clapping.
And welcome on back to Budz Talking Budz. You got your boy HT and Jared only today.
Yep, just me today.
We're just trying, the boss man's out, so we're just doing a two-man show. Nothing crazy, but we do have a good show for you, though.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm excited because if you're listening to us on the day it drops, it is a Monday. It is not on a Tuesday. We recorded on, today is Thursday recording day. We recorded on Thursday. We're out on Monday. That's pretty cool.
Right, because we don't even, I was going to say.
What?
Oh, the extra days so we can edit out Elijah saying dumb stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
he's not even on it.
I mean,
we could have just posted it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding.
We love you, Elijah.
I miss him.
But yeah, we might even send out for editing. We're trying different things. So this is where we can, our camera guy can have a couple more days to do it over the weekend. Drop it on a Monday. We can make it nice. Drop it on a Monday. So everybody, however you want to watch, however you want to listen, we got it for them.
That's what's up.
Very excited about that. New things. Definitely, if we have stuff on Thursday, we have all week to look at stuff.
So we're sync dropping now, like Spotify, everything's going to go.
Everything's going to go at the same time.
Nice,
we're dropping.
Cool.
I don't know. We don't know a time. 9 a.m. I don't know, something.
Daniel's like 10:30.
Oh, Daniel, our video guy, said 8:30.
8:30. Oh, wow. 8:30. Oh,
wow. I was ready for him to say noon, please.
Yeah, noon. Whatever.
Perfect, man. All right.
Early risers.
How was your weekend? Today's Thursday. Yeah. How was your weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was good, honestly. Been still doing the pool thing. Got 2 teams going. It's a lot of fun. If you guys don't know, it's APA. It's a national pool league. Pretty much everything ends in Vegas. It's super fun.
Are you technically professional?
No, it's amateur. It's
AMA.
It's an amateur league. So but anyone can join if it's it's in most major areas, or we even have one in Morbe Los Osos, which is pretty small in my opinion. So comparatively,
right.
But a lot of fun, a lot of opportunity. It's cheap, $25 a year, $10 a game that you play.
And the main goal for I've heard is to get to Vegas.
Is to get to Vegas. Yeah, it's about progression. You join, you're on a team, you have something to do. You don't have to play every week, but it's 17-week seasons. But it's a blast. It's something to learn. Anyone can do it. It's ranked out so that everybody has a chance.
Right. Yeah. There's different tiers, different levels and stuff. You talked about it before. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've been on the path.
Yeah.
I've been on the pathway for the top, and this season's been crazy.
Is professional a goal for you? Or
oh yeah, 100%. I'm working on it.
Hell yeah.
They always, what's your goal for 5 years? Your 5-year plan?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my 5-year plan is to
hell yeah, have your own sponsor stick.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And so many chances to do a lot of fun stuff, especially in the APA. It's just,
do you have sponsors?
It's a lot of good people. Well, you can. There's some of the teams out here do.
That's pretty cool.
I thought about asking Sean, but
I think I mean, hey, Budz Talking Budz sponsored you, buddy.
I already right? wear my source gear every day anyway. What's the difference?
Well, that sounds like fun. And you kicked ass, right?
Honestly, the last few weeks have been phenomenal. I've been shooting unbelievably good. It's been crazy. I don't know. Every once in a while, you just feel yourself getting a little bit better. It's fun.
You just got hot, and you just know it's
I just put my wife on the team too, and she played her first match, won her first match. She lost her second one, but she was proud of it. She had fun. Well, you said that she'd never been wanting to be competitive, right?
No, and you're so threw her in there.
Well, she said she wanted to join the team to have less animosity about me spending so much time doing it. Because realistically, the outcome...
I was going to say ride or die, but that's just her keeping tabs on you.
But no, not even that. I think it's just I put let's say 9 to 12 hours a week into just league.
Damn.
Because it's every Sunday and Tuesday we start at 6. We usually end at 10 or 11.
Jeez.
And so her brother is on the team, my brother-in-law, and he's phenomenal. He started as a 4, and he's already shot up to a 6. The highest you can go in 8 balls is 7, and he's been playing.
You're a 7.
I'm a 6 in 8 ball. I'm a 7 and 9.
Okay.
I'm
you're really close.
I'm right there, dude. I thought I was gonna change on just from this Tuesday's match, and I didn't.
Couple more.
Jasper went up. Jasper went
good
to
for
5
him.
last week, and so yeah, I'm expect if I win next week, I have a feeling it's going to be 7.
That's awesome.
Which you get a patch for it. Like when you reach the highest ranking, they give you like an SL7 patch to be like, hey, you made it.
Are you gonna get it like a cut, like a?
Well, see, no
motorcycle cut?
This is okay. So everybody, I've seen the people that come out with their jean jackets on and the patches like all down the sleeve, and I'm like, bro, it looks so bad.
But it's kind of cool at the same time.
My mom was like, you should get a quilt because I have like
Ooh.
50, 60 patches as of right now. So it's like if I can keep playing for a little while longer, it's going to add up to a lot more.
Or you would look cool, but kind of douchey. Make it a cape.
Okay.
And then when you walk in, you have a cape, dog.
So my idea, and you can tell me what you think. I want your honest opinions, okay?
Awesome.
Shadow box. Because I'm eventually gonna have a man cave,
Oh,
right?
okay,
like we all
a
do.
shadow
So
box.
yeah. I'm gonna have a pool table, so I'll have a shadow box. And like if I have a stack of them, I'll just put the whole stack up. And then if there's no stack, I'll just put like a divider behind it, so it just holds up that one patch or whatever. I don't know.
That's cool.
But that was So it's not super gaudy.
They have shadow boxes that are like flat, and then you can put felt on it, so you can basically stick it on, so you can stick everything on because it's like that.
Oh.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. See, and I just want something easy, but not so ridiculous that I'm just wearing it around.
Well, this past weekend I was at 2 weddings.
I love weddings.
2 weddings. Okay, so the first one was a really good buddy of mine, Sean Davison and Katie. Good for them. They got married at La Cuesta Ranch. Beautiful wedding, open bar. So I was like, all right, sweet. They had a Kolsch. It's my favorite type of beer.
There you go.
And it's their favorite type of beer, even said their favorite. So
That's a win.
Awesome. So I just drank massive amounts of alcohol. And then the next day was my sister's wedding.
The next day? You didn't even get a break?
Day.
Did you liquid IV the next morning?
Oh, I was hungover as fuck. It was so bad. And then my wife was like, she's the wedding coordinator for my sister's wedding.
Are you serious?
So she's like, 8 in the morning. She's like, we need to get the altar to San Luis. And I'm like, all right, sounds good. We have this big altar that we borrowed from our good friends of ours, and we put it in the back of my dad's truck. We took it into slow, and I am in my car, so like meeting her there. I pull over, throw up, like
oh no,
the whole thing. I'm like, I am gonna be the officiant of this wedding as well.
Are you serious?
Yes. So I am like, I'm like, fuck me. I'm throwing up on the side of the road.
And then Tylenol and a mimosa stat.
So like I didn't want to take anything. I'm like, I'm gonna just throw it up. Like there's no reason.
Oh.
So at one point we unloaded it, and she's like, I'm like, I need to go. I need to take a nap. Like I had until like it was 9 o'clock. I had to like 12:30. So like I went home. Anna Instacarted me because a bride of hers a couple of weeks before, hammer drunk the night before, was hungover. Charcoal pills from the store. You take 2 of those. I felt great in 2 hours.
Oh, that's great.
After a nap and some liquid IV. Yeah, like
the liquid IV.
Yeah. And then the chalk was awesome. So like I was all good there and everything. We get ready. I look good, guys. Maybe I'll put a picture on the IG.
Looking steezy.
Oh, I look fucking good.
I love it.
Okay, I got my hair done a couple days before by Colin's Barbershop. Jordan wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. The home.
So he got me all done. I had by Roosevelt a pink and white Batman shirt. So it's Batman fighting everywhere. It's like stick figure.
Wait. Which sister got me?
Amber, the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amy got married.
No. Amy.
Okay,
not ready.
For any of you who don't know, me and HT went to high school together.
Yeah.
We've been done knowing each other like far before. It was actually really funny. I was still driving before I got promoted to manager, and I walk in the office after a shift one day, and Sean looks at me and he goes, "Hey, we hired a new guy. You're training him tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Who?" Just like kind of offhandedly, and he goes, "HT." I was like, "HT!" Freaked out. He's like, "Of course you know HT."
No, it's awesome.
Yeah, you're actually the only driver to this day that has only trained 2 days.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
only one
See,
I told Sean, I was like, "You'd be wasting all of our time by having me train him another day."
It was boring that second day. We're like, what are we doing?
And I was like, he's got this. I've played enough golf rival.
You were playing Raid or something at the time. Yeah.
Golf rival and
you were playing with Jesse all the time.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah, you were playing Call of Duty the whole
Call
time.
Of Duty, okay.
But yeah, I had the pink Batman shirt, black shoe, and I got white Reebok Classics. I look good.
Wait, what were you wearing?
I was wearing a pink and white Batman shirt. So it was like a bunch of Batmans fighting. Awesome. What? Black. I got black pants and then white Reebok Classics.
You officiated without a tie?
Oh, for sure.
What were they wearing?
My sister was in a wedding dress.
Formal attire.
Yeah, they let me. I asked.
I love it.
I asked. They said at first, I'm like, can I wear shorts so I can show off my tattoos because I spent money on them? And my sister said yes. He said no. So I was like, all right, you got it. Oh man. So jumping on to the next subject, we did that for a while. 10 minutes.
That was good. I liked it.
We're going to talk about not weed current events, but we're going to talk about a current event that happened in our SLO County that's been a big thing for our county since 1996, the Kristen Smart case. There were just Tuesday, the verdict was dropped that Paul Flores was guilty on, I believe, first-degree murder. Mm-hmm. His dad, there wasn't enough
evidence
that he was an accomplice. Yeah. If you guys don't know, it is a big case. Kristen Smart, in 1996, she went to a party, supposedly, or now very likely, Mr. Paul Flores walked her to her dorm room, never to be seen again. For all this time, they've been looking for her body, looking for her. Like I said, the verdict came down. If you want to learn more about it, it's Your Own Backyard. Chris Lambert, it's a host. He did a great podcast explaining everything.
As far as I'm concerned, it's because of him that this case came to be.
Yeah, this podcast helped a lot with the case, and they got even a couple tips got through it because of it and everything.
After that they ended up changing the billboard that had been up since 97 that they originally made. I think the next year after she got kidnapped or she disappeared, they passed the law saying that colleges have to immediately notify police if there's a chance that a college student has been
this case is huge for a lot of
or
things.
Is missing. It changed much.
Mm-hmm. Because before that it had to be Cal Poly it happened at Cal Poly SLO. Sorry, I didn't say that. So because of that, there was a bunch of back and forth. Like, no, the college should look into it. No, the sheriff should look into it. No, city of San Luis. So they were just passing the buck. Where now they have to. Since then, because of this case, they have to work together
immediately. Immediately work together,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
I know you said that you know it, but you didn't listen to the podcast or anything. Just you being a local person, what has your experience? What do you think about this whole situation?
I mean, you hear so often about stuff like this happening. It's kind of it's kind of crazy that it came back around.
Right.
Most of us thought we would never see anything of it. It was this, it just 26 years now.
Yeah.
Almost 27. So it's interesting to see how big of a deal it became again. All the families, especially now, with the Dahmer tapes coming out for Netflix and kind of bringing that back on those families. And I think it's super sad, but I think it's great that the awareness is there. This does happen. Mm-hmm. Be careful.
Oh yeah. Well, in Stockton right now, there's a serial killer.
See? And
it's on number 6.
What is the world? What is the world coming to?
Yeah. It's crazy, right? But me living here my whole life, I remember going to San Luis and seeing R.I.P. Kristen Smart. There was a big one on LOVR, bunch of billboards everywhere. So my whole life, I'm this is never. My mom even hinted it has to be that one kid because they brought him up before, right? So it has to be that one kid. She's dead. She's dead, but she's local, right? So I always grew. I'm he's never gonna get caught. If it's not now. So because of this podcast and because of all the hype around it, I'm glad that this finally is done. I mean, the Smart family has to be relieved. Not happy. They can't be happy.
But nice to have some
relieved
closure after all this time.
Damn.
That's such a hard thing.
The next step for greatness for the family, it's to find that body. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Just because with the dad getting not guilty, why would he
And how are they gonna?
Yeah.
How are they gonna add to that search now?
Exactly.
Considering so.
I mean, it's up to Paul now, but he's in for a long time. It's very, it's a sad but great story that to conclude. But like I said, if you want to know more information, go to Your Own Backyard. It's on all podcast
and
forms.
He continued on. He continued on to talk about the case.
Oh,
he does the whole thing. I believe he does it all the way through. So
yeah, he starts from the beginning all the way to the end. Every court date, because there was no media allowed, he wrote notes and then put it on Twitter to Instagram and said everything that happened. So he was the big integral part. They did limited media access during the verdict, and he was one of them. Like that, I think that was a peer thing, like who got in there.
That's crazy.
So he was humble to do that. So I just want to put some light on that. It's a big thing here on the Central Coast. I know there's a lot of people that don't even live in the Central Coast that don't know about this. But like I said, Your Own Backyard, or look it up on the internet. To the Smart family, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm just happy for them.
Condolences.
Yes, condolences for sure. The next thing, like I said, we're going to just keep it rolling. Brand Spotlight. This is a big one for me. This is my personal favorite. This is the only vape I really do right now. How about you start it off and tell them what Supherb is all about?
Supherb has changed the game. They didn't
for sure.
They didn't just make a top shelf distillate and live resin for you to smoke. They took it the next step and they made a battery to go with it. Mm-hmm. Now, the biggest problem you have is you buy one cart and you put it on your battery, works perfectly. You buy the next one, it doesn't work for some reason, or it burns too much. It doesn't taste right. There's something wrong with it. Either the distillate has a really high burn rate. Maybe you're you could have it on too high of a temperature, just burning it.
Yeah.
Even on a low temp could be burning it. You might need to burn it even lower.
And if you don't know what that means, if you have your vape and you start seeing it starts getting darker and darker on the bottom of your vape, the oil, that's not a good sign. So this is what he's saying. This kind of prevented that.
Yeah. So they focused more on airflow rather than heat.
Yes.
A less heat, more airflow to give you the ability to get the same drag and same hit out of it without using as much heat, as much battery life. So your battery lasts a little bit longer, and your carts taste better. The carts last longer too. I know that I've had a few carts where I bought them and burned them in 2 days, and you're like, what?
Well, nothing against Legion of Bloom. That's what I'm going to say. Great product,
yeah,
great
Legion's
thing. That's
fantastic.
your favorite, right? I can go through those 4 to 5 days or 3 if I'm sucking it, straining it. But Supherb lasts me almost a week every time.
It's just a difference.
Yeah.
And it's that low temp. And I think the cool thing is the standard battery is cool. You get the drag. It's the same every time, depending on how much you drag is depending on how much
it's the suck
you
to inhale
get.
or suck to get, whatever it's called.
But the V2 though is by far the best battery I've seen on the market. Supherb made it for themselves.
Without a doubt.
It works just that way for everything else. You can throw a Legion on. You can throw a Raw Garden on. You can throw a Mids Factory on. It doesn't matter what it is. The Supherb V2 is the way to go. A lot of standard batteries that are 510 come out with a 3.2 as their lowest voltage.
Yeah.
3.2 is the highest on the V2.
Right. And it's if you get the V2, you can do the different voltages. It's button to draw, where the V1 is to draw activated. You have to suck on it to make it work. The cool thing about the Supherb, because of that, it's the dual coil technology. It says a double barrel coil results in 2 airflow channels. So it's almost if you have a mod for tobacco. They have those with the chambers, with the tubes like that, because it's better. You can control the burn a little bit better and get more airflow into it. That's why it hits so great. And I just thought that was awesome.
It is there's a lot of pens out there. You smoke them, they get clogged up, and you're trying to break that clog through. Toothpick works great, by the way. If you're having this problem, toothpick. If you want, you can lightly press the button a couple times, just for a second each time, and pull until it pops through. But toothpick's really easy. But the Supherbs don't do that. It feels like you're taking a breath rather than forcing a hit and trying to suck it down. It feels like you're taking a breath of air, but it's just this nice,
Exactly.
like nicely flavored, not overbearing THC. It's just really good. And a lot of their carts are super clean.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to, I mean, go distill it if you want to get that straight to the face hit. But the melted diamonds and the live resin are like very clean, really nice highs. Like it's
and to be honest, they all taste great. I've only had one that had a little hint of almost fake, not fake, but like artificial flavoring. It was like
gelato.
No, berry's delicious.
It
was an apple kush. It was a little too appley.
Okay, I didn't have that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I think that's the only one I haven't tried.
But like everything else, I have not been disappointed. Even that one, I didn't care.
Strawberry Jack.
Yeah, delicious.
Heavenly. It was heavenly.
Grape Ape. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. So if you want to see, what camera should I point at? That one. So what we got the melted diamonds. What does diamonds mean again?
It's it's literally just the crystallized form, and they melt it down.
Right, and then it makes it into the pod. And they kind of want to go about cannabinoids and terpenes and stuff like that. They don't have high THC products. That's not what they're going for. This is only 81%.
Not that they don't.
No, they
slap
hit.
like it. Well,
people are.
Yeah.
What is that?
83.7.
Yeah, they think THC. They think higher the better. It's not like that.
It's not always that way. No,
it's not. So yeah, we got the melted diamonds. We have the live resin as well. I like them all. It really varies by price point. I always go with, like I said, I'm on the Grape Ape or one of the Indicas ones. You know what I mean? Like we said, the battery, I just wanted to show it. It's nice right there. It's compact. Both of them are compact. They work very well.
The battery lasts forever. It's got
the best charge. It's the best charge. Yeah. Best everything.
It's got the 3 stages too. Like it'll be green when you're fully charged. Yep. It'll turn to blue when you start to get lower, and then it'll turn to red before it's like you have a couple more hits, bro.
Exactly.
And then you need to plug me in.
And they say this battery has an automatic cutoff. Both of them do. It blinks when you can only do it for, I think, draw for 10 or 15 seconds, and it cuts it off.
We call it the governor.
Yeah. Yeah. The people at Supherb, they call it, like, if you want a big hit, get a blinky.
Yeah.
Got to get the blinky. Mm-hmm. So they call it a blinky, which is hilarious. But really, it just they say they catered for people with high tolerances. I'm that type person. I love it. So if you want to try something else, the vapes are different. But if you get that vape and get that V2, you're set for a while.
Yeah, it's
and you have a battery for a long time. I haven't replaced mine. I had it for almost a year now.
Yeah, I haven't replaced. I got a new one because we were running a special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did that too. Yeah, that's why I have two. I
gave my old battery to one of my buddies, and it still works.
Yeah.
So
awesome. I actually wanted to bring up one more thing before we go.
Yeah.
You said you saw a couple car accidents yesterday.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot we were going to talk about
this.
I was like,
we're going to do a little traffic section segment just to close it out because Jared has been bugging me.
I did. I asked you a lot.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy out here. We run a delivery service.
How many cars are we running right now?
We 13, 14. Okay, so we have cars that we have, not that we're running at the present moment.
Yeah.
But point is, I live in Templeton, and we work in Napomo, so it's a good commute for me. I drive every day to get out here. Well, 5 days, 6 days a week, depending.
Yep.
And I just we have more accidents out here than some other major cities in the United. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know what people are doing out here. I don't know if it was like COVID happened and
it's the pandemic.
Everybody came back to the road. Like,
people
they forgot what to do. Yeah. Like, bro, like, I see people out here not using their blinkers, straight cutting people off. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, dude, like, your one mistake can kill that family of 5.
Well, I remember because when we were both working during the pandemic, because prohibition-free zone here.
Yeah, and I chose not to get unemployment. And I got let go from 2 places and got a new job 3 days later. Let's run this.
So, it was empty. The roads were empty. It was easy to go everywhere. You can go whatever speed on the freeway.
Fabulous.
Without, a constant 75 on the freeway. Like, it didn't matter. You didn't really want to go faster because there was nobody else on the road. Where now people are like going 60 in the fast lane or going 87 in the slow lane and then crossing over and like.
And it's weird. It's different. Like out here in 5 cities, I've noticed like from Avila all the way to Napomo, Santa Maria, there's a lot of merges all the way up to Napomo.
Yeah.
So like there's so many people coming in. And so people just get pushed over into that fast lane instead of like making room for each other. But that car that's going, 55, 58 and all these other cars that are going 73, 75 and they just get right in the way and they create these giant accordions. And it's like, it's just so dangerous. I think I want to say I see at least one traffic accident every single day or hear about it from somebody on the road. It's constant.
All the time.
We've had I think 5 or 6 in the last few weeks. There was a Caltrans worker that got hit. There was a person that was walking across the highway, like a pedestrian, just crossing the highway, that got hit by a car just right by Teft over here. There was another person on a motorcycle that was going way too fast, crashed right past the bridge on the other side. There was one right here on Frontage Road and another one on the way towards Santa Maria, like just 2 days ago. And it's just it's insane. Like people just need to be a little bit more caring, pay a little bit more attention.
Right.
Like I realize you want to get to work, but if there's not like room to pass someone, don't just force it. It's crazy.
Or people just don't know when to move. Like there's times like I'm going 70 miles an hour in the fast lane and they're just sitting there and they don't care.
Yeah, there's no one in the slow lane. It's like I don't want to go around you because I think it makes more of a point to like have other people do rash decisions, and like anyone behind you is like, oh yeah, let's pass this person. But like I feel like giving this person a chance to move over to the slow lane is the right choice.
Yeah.
But just, I don't know. I try to be super attentive to the people out there. Like I try not to drive too close to anyone. I pay attention.
Well, we have to with our job because we got product in the back. We don't want to get pulled over, even though we're not doing anything wrong. We just don't want to. So I think we are hypersensitive, especially. I think at least when I do, I'm more attentive when I have product in me. Both. And when I have product in the back of my car, so
but like, so
not everybody has that, but people are just so dumb.
It's just a few things. Like watch out for your merges. Like if you're on the highway, watch for the merges. Like watch for people coming in. Make sure you give them some space. Like 2, use your blinkers. 3, and like I stress this one, like please merge on the highway, like at highway speed.
Yeah.
I was merging in San Luis on the one right over by Taco Bell, Olive Street, and this guy in a Mercedes stopped in the merge lane. So like I'm like here's him. I'm right there on the corner. I'm like, if somebody comes around this corner doing 35, like guaranteed they're going to hit me before they have a chance to slow down. We were right around the corner. I usually bang that corner. Like, and so I was like, I am going to die right here, right now. And it was traffic on the highway. It's not like you needed to like go and fit in. I almost wanted to just pull right back off like later.
No, being in our Priuses and getting like not even on like the off ramp is one of the because people don't want to slow down or they don't want to speed up. They want to stay right with you, and I think cars want to see if we can blend in.
Yeah.
Like, be one car. I think that's what people think. They're like, oh, we're just gonna like mold together. That's how people drive, and I don't get it.
Yeah, they're like, just move. Like, it's a lot of people that just feel entitled, like they should be first for whatever reason. It's like, I don't know you. I don't know any reason for you to be first.
Right.
Like, I feel like you should just respect like the people around you and then wait until your opportunity, which there's always a moment. Like, give it an extra 30 seconds. Something will open up. Like, if it's going to be there, it'll be there. If it's not going to be there, it's traffic. Get over it.
Yeah.
Like, should have left 5 minutes earlier.
No, people, the impatience. I swear, the pandemic ruined people's driving.
It was crazy. It was right after, like, people coming back on the road.
People weren't driving for a whole year, so they're like, it was insane where we just became more professional.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. There's so many good people out there, and thank you to those people.
No, they're all trash.
It's the ones that go unnoticed, though. Nobody's like out there thanking you for driving well. They're just looking at this guy like, oh, you suck. Thumb down out the window on the highway, getting chased by a truck. That happened to me. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, that was a great conversation. I think that was a good podcast. Just me and you. Just a two top.
That was fun.
Yeah. Not too bad. We're just going to close it out. Like I said, we are recording on Thursday, podcast and YouTube out on Mondays. 8:30, says Daniel.
8:30.
Chris Lambert in Your Own Backyard, if you want to learn anything else about Kristen Smart. And I'll say it again. Superb is the way to go.
Superb.
If you have it in where you're at, get it. You'll be happy.
If it's like about to be your birthday and you're like, I just want something special, go Superb.
Yeah. Do that. We're on social, Apple, Google, Spotify, and YouTube. IG, Budz Talking Budz. It is BUDSTALKING BUDZ. That's on IG and Twitter. Facebook group as well. Go to the sourcelow.com for any of your cannabis needs. And we also have a Source IG, and we're on where you can find us on YouTube. It's the Source Slow. One last thing. We got some shirts made. I wanted to point it out.
Oh, snap.
Look at that. Look at that. Very good. Can you see it? Okay. Dresden out of 210 Tattoo. He made the logo. We're just putting a feeler out there. Put in the comment if you like it, if we should sell some. We might do a pre-sale. Get the feelers out there.
I'm like, I haven't even gotten mine yet. So.
I know. So that's why that's how limited it is. You know what I mean?
Super limited.
So
I'm getting one. Don't get me wrong.
When we drop them, it's going to be a limited run, pre-order type thing. So just wanted to put it on the TV.
More coming soon, I'm sure. We're on a crazy merch search.
Yeah, we're trying to get some merch game up a little bit, or at least I am.
Shoot it to the Instagram.
Yeah, perfect. Do you have anything else to say, buddy?
No, I'm golden.
I think I'm good too. And everybody, stay high.
Let's go.